Hi ladies and gents, this is Tactical Advance and my first day on Dayz. So let me explain anyway. Okay, Dayz is basically a game where there's been a zombie apocalypse and it's zombies everywhere basically. And it's also thrown in there as well. There's other players as well. The main aim of the game is obviously to stay alive. So the question is who's the actual threat? Is it the zombie or the player? Because obviously the player wants to survive. If he sees you've got a rucksack, gun, there's a high possibility he's going to shoot you. So anyway, my aim is basically, like most, is to stay alive. When you start the game, you before I was looking in that rucksack, bandage. That's if I get bitten by a zombie, because I could start shaking. A flashlight for at night, and obviously the backpack itself. So you get no gun to start with. And then you can see over there's a zombie there. Okay, so the only way to actually find stuff is actually to head into the areas where the zombies are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over this way. Now before I actually played ARMA 2, the actual game, and I did all the training, how to fire a gun, how to walk, how to crouch. I suggest if you're going to buy this game, you definitely do it, because it's one of them games where if you don't do it, you play it, you're going to die in the first 5 seconds, and then you're going to make that assumption that it's a bad game when it's not. The actual game itself, the install process now, they've made it easier. They've got some application where you can actually install quite easily now through like an interface, which is great. But the strange thing about it is Dayz, the guy. Okay. Dayz, the actual guy who's actually building it, we've got an update saying that we can now have meal weapons like axes and stuff. Fantastic, great idea. What about the other 5,000 bugs there are? Why don't they sort them out first? There's so many bugs in the game that you would have thought they would have, resolved them first before you've given your bloody axe. One of the other issues I had as well, which is quite an annoying one, you start with a torch, which is great, and obviously at night time it is dark. And when I say it's dark, it's dark. I mean, I've watched some videos online, and the first assumption I made was, the recording quality is rubbish. He's obviously, his PC's not up to scratch, or the recording device is not great. It's not really that dark. It's that dark. It's that dark. At night, you cannot see the floor. You cannot. The only way you can navigate. I don't think there's actually a way in here. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? The only way you can actually navigate is actually look at the sky. It's just absolute madness. I suppose, it's realistic, I suppose. Well, going back to the update anyway. My torch does not work. I can get it out, but what I can't do is turn it on. I've pressed the L button. I've tried every single key. I even went on the forum and asked the question, how the hell do you activate your bloody torch? The only way I can actually do it is to use someone else's torch, which is a slight issue because people are not really going to let you. There just seems to be too many zombies in there. I'm going to go a little bit further up. Someone's not going to give you their torch, let's be honest. They're more likely going to shoot you for your own torch. They don't want to shoot me because the torch don't work. So it's a little bit frustrating. That also has a big impact as well, because the way the game works is it's actually real time. So when I say real time, I mean like if you're in the UK and you join a UK server, it's the same time, or you know, if you join at 7 o'clock at night, it's going to be late evening. It's going to be dark. So the issue that I've had is obviously I'm in the UK, so the time I finish work, I'm playing in the dark. So anyway, I think gotta. Oh, this is. Do you know what? When I've watched a couple of videos and you think to yourself, you know, you watch something, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, and it's very difficult. I always thought I wouldn't run out in the open. But, I mean, what other option have I got? I want to go over there. Well, I'm not going to run that way all the way around. I can't see any other players. As I say, the players are probably going to be the biggest threat here. So I'm going to make a dash for it anyway. It's probably suicide. I can't see any zombies over there. Right, anyway, let's go, guys. Let's do it. So, aside from not sure all the bugs, all the other issues, this is a fantastic game. They need to start working on some of the sort of the main bugs and issues. You know, there's updates happening that mess things up. You know, things takes you about 6 hours to actually get a game and start in the first instance. It's slightly frustrating at that point. So they really, really need to sort out, you know, the actual core application before they start adding new features, I think. So the plan is here, I'm hoping to find, well, let's be honest, I'm hoping to find anything at the moment. I need a gun, and then I'm probably going to need some food. Is there an entrance there? I'm not going to run this way. There's a zombie over there, I don't really want to. So what we've got here. So if you look up the side there, you've got an ear. And the eyes, how visible I am, I assume. And then there's a temperature gauge that, from what I've read, really only gets a major effect when you go swimming. If you go in the water, the temperature gauge drops down, you start sneezing and coughing. Go this way. And the little droplet is blood. That's if you get bitten. And the final one's food. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Just sounding a little bit close to comfort. Panicking. Is there actually a way in here, or have I just wasted a load of time? Is that a door there? Apparently the buildings you can go in have got clear windows. Can't make sure there's no over there, right? I don't even think I can go in these buildings anyway. Oh my god, look, they're everywhere now. Right, we're going to head back. Look. Gap in my god, all over there as well. Maybe I'll run around the bushes then. The way I can really go. Let's go this way. Oh, what's that down there? Okay, that looks interesting. Let's go that way. So my plan is anyway, I think I've seen a lot of people playing the game, but I think if you go into the you know, the built-up areas, that's where all the players are. You know, the zombies you can run away with, but run away from. I mean, sorry. But if it's another player, he's going to shoot you, whether it's for your can of baked beans or your rucksack or whatever you got on you. You know, you're going to lose everything. Particularly if you've been playing for a long time, it will get very annoying. There's no like. Can I actually get in here? What is that? It looks like some sort of. Is that a runway there? Maybe that's an aircraft hangar, isn't it? Let's take this wide anyway. Make sure there's no one over here. We're just going to speed it up a bit. Okay, now we're going to run back down this way. Can't see anyone. It's going to slow down a little bit now, I think. Okay, so what the plan is to get in these hangars. They look like aircraft hangars of some sort, don't they? A bit noisy on the old footsteps there, aren't I? Can't see any zombies. Then again, if you look on the side of the screen, see sort of whitey sort of colour. Okay, I'm going to go into this mode now. So, gear. Oh, empty tin can and chem lights. What the hell's that? A flare or something? Okay, so over this way. See something over there? How do I stand? Is it X maybe? Some bullets or something. Tin can, great. Oh, and some rounds, no gun, that's brilliant. Empty soda can, that's an insult, isn't it? Okay guys, let's head down this way. I'm going to be quiet. Take it wide. Can't hear moaning. Actually, it's a good time. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Pause it here for now. I think that's the best bet. Right, catch up with you guys in the next series.